Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Clearly Stated here with Vibrating Minds. I want to just start with I was gonna apologize if anybody that has listened to my previous videos about how I feel about the colonial mindset, and I was gonna just apologize, but then I realized, how long did it take them to apologize? So, no, I don't have an apology to make if you take offense to what I speak of and how I am very straightforward and straight to the point. Yep, sometimes I can get pretty passionate about what I need to say, but that's okay. And I'm completely unapologetic about it. So, now back to the message that I did want to talk about today, which is basically um, we're all here, we're working our karma, each and every one of us, right? We are souls that have descended to earth to have a human experience. That's it. That's what we are. We're souls. Okay? This body, all of this, right? Who we are is just our earthly vessel to have this experience. You wrote out your story prior to arrival. You chose your parents. Your life experience is the one you wrote out. If you don't like what you wrote, change it. You don't like that you're restricted, become free. You don't like being told what to do, change it. You don't like the direction your life is taking right now, change it. There is nobody on this earth that has control over you but you. I'll say that again. There is nobody on this earth that has control over you but you. Therefore, you are in full charge of every choice and decision that you make, because that is the gift that the universe gave us when we chose to descend to earth to have a human experience. Freedom of choice. Nobody owns you. You are not a tradition. You are not a religion. You are not owned by anybody. You have the freedom of choice. You don't like your life, change it. You don't like your person, whoever you are, you're discovering that you might not be the nicest person you thought you were, change it. Because your job while you were here on earth is to have the best experience that you can. So if throughout that experience you figure out that you're not doing something right, or you don't like what's happening in your world, then you have the freedom to change it. You're here to work your karma. You're here to learn lessons. And in order to learn lessons, that means we have to get out of our stagnant way of life. When you do the same things over and over and over again, every day you're on that hamster wheel, just spinning. You're spinning. You're spinning. You're not doing anything that is different. You're not doing anything to change up the way you think or feel. You just continuously, constantly go down that road of stagnant life. And if that's the life you want to live, then all the power to you. Live that stagnant life. But don't get upset at people that don't want to live that life. Don't criticize anybody who isn't. Don't criticize anybody who dare think differently than you. It don't matter what religion you are. It has nothing to do with anything. All that matters is, were you a decent human being while you were here? Were your interactions in the role or roles that you chose to take on with your human experience, were those interactions more favorable than not? Were those interactions more encouraging than not? Or were those interactions just anger, revenge, spite, because you got your boxing gloves on? So before you even decide what kind of a role and human being you are, the first thing I'll ask you to do is step back, take the boxing gloves off, breathe. Life is not your enemy. Life is not here to battle you. The universe is here to help and assist you. It wants nothing but the best for you. All your answers, everything you need is inside of you. And the relationship you have with the universe or God or whatever you want to call it, that's between you and the universe. When your time is up here, you're going to go and tell your story and record your story, actually. You're going to provide that story to the universe to be recorded. That's the point. Religion has nothing to do with it. You're just here to have a really decent human experience and be a decent human being. And throughout that journey, you're not always going to be a decent human being, but that's okay. Because you're learning and you're growing and you're evolving. So just work your karma. Be a decent human being. That's all that matters. Trust me. That's all that matters. Until next time, it's clearly stated for Vibrating Minds.